What's up, witches? I'm Casey. Welcome to Bewitching Beauty. Before we jump into it, don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, and leave me a comment down below. Do you guys like haul videos? Because we're about to do a haul video right now. So before we jump right into the makeup portion of this video, which obviously is the reason why you are here, is for the makeup, I just wanted to be transparent with you guys and let you know why I have not been uploading more regularly like I was in the fall before Christmas time. And it is because I am currently in my last semester of grad school and made the terrible mistake of taking an English Lit class as an elective, and thus far for my 7-week term I have read a 300-page novel, a 500-page novel, and on Friday, I have another paper due based on another 300-page novel. So just try and be patient with my uploads that are a little more spaced out for the time being. I think that come mid-March, I will be able to go back to more regular uploads, but I just wanted to give you guys like a teeny little bit of perspective about what's going on with my weird filming, posting schedule for the time being. So life is a little crazy in the Bewitching Beauty household. So that is just a little bit of inner workings of what is happening in my life. I don't know if you guys are interested in me talking more about myself, or if you just want to focus on the makeup, that is cool too. I know a lot of YouTubers tend to, kind of like talk more about their personal lives, but I'm such a small channel at this point that I don't know if that's even something that you guys who do watch my videos would be interested in. So, let me know somewhere down there if that is something that you would like to know more about. With all of that stuff out of the way, we are gonna go ahead and jump into this haul and try on. Before we actually talk about the makeup products, I do want to talk about a few organizational items that I have picked up in the last month, so let's go ahead and do that first. I recently reorganized my whole beauty area, so that is currently going through the process of revamping and reorganizing because realistically, I have a lot of makeup. I know. Shocking. From there, I want to talk about some reorganization that I have done and some items that I've picked up to do that reorganization. You guys will likely recognize this first item because it has had cameos in past videos. What I was using this for before was on the bottom I had all lip stuff, and on the top I had my concealers, foundations, and primers for the face, and realistically I just have too much lip stuff and so it needed both pockets. So at the top, these ones are all lip glosses from different brands, and down here I have all of my bullet lipsticks and liquid lipsticks, so this did get reorganized. The next item that I picked up was this tabletop organizer that I got from Ross, and I think it was 15 bucks or something. It's really thick, heavy plastic. It can hold a bunch of my crap. I have my eyebrow makeup here. I've got foundations and concealers there. Setting sprays are back here, and then assorted types of eyeliners are up here in the front. So this one kind of took some of the burden off of that makeup case that I just showed you, and this one sits on top of my beauty desk. This next item does have 3 compartments. This front compartment is where I have put all of my eyeshadow brushes. I have all of my face makeup brushes in a different spot because they would not fit, frankly. This has several different places to sort my brushes apart, so this has been super helpful. I can just unzip this front cover and then I have access to all of my makeup brushes. On the other side of this organizer, there are 2 large mesh and plastic zip-ups that I have used to sort all of my highlighters down here and blushes up here. A couple of other quick items that I have kind of repurposed in order to keep things organized. This is a really cute little cup holder. Came with a little top, but I don't use it. This was a gift from my mom, and I have been keeping all of my face brushes in this one. And the last probably significant item that I have is this really cool, very large, transparent zip-up bag that my husband got me for Christmas that has Hogwarts on the front of it. And this is where I am now keeping all of my face primers. So that is kind of an updated look at what I am doing with my organization of my vast collection. Now let us go ahead and jump into my new makeup. I have a bunch of products to show you guys. I do want to do an eye look, also using one of the eyeshadow palettes that I've recently bought. So let's go ahead and jump quick into some of these items and then we can go and do a look. I think we should probably just go ahead and start from my beginning face items to the end so that you guys can see the new items I have in order. So the first item that is new is this Milani primer. This is the Bright Side Illuminating Primer, and so of course you guys will know if you have seen some of my past videos that I really love illuminating primers for everywhere on the face except for the center T-zone area, which is where I normally use a putty primer. So this is the only new primer that I have and I really enjoy it. It has just some extra little shimmer to go under the face makeup. I think it has worked well with my foundations and concealers recently, so would recommend this one and I will be using it today. Next, let's go on to foundation and concealer. So I do have this new foundation. This is the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation. This is beautiful on the skin, and unfortunately I got a color that is a little too dark for me. So I end up having to mix it with one of my lighter foundations in order to make the color work for me. And this is in the shade LN2, so I definitely would need to go up a shade, maybe 2, to make this one kind of a perfect match for me. But this on the skin is absolutely beautiful. It makes your skin just look flawless and not too dried out. It does sink into the wrinkles that I have on my forehead, yay me. So that is really the only complaint that I have about this one, but it did come super highly recommended from Raw Beauty Christy, so if you like her and trust her recommendations, you might like this one also. The next item is the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream Color Correcting Full Coverage Natural Finish. If you watched my last video where my rescue dog Bellatrix picked out my makeup, you'll know that I did use this in my last video. Again, this one is just like a teeny bit too dark for me, unfortunately, and I think this is the lightest shade that they actually have for this product, so boo. But again, just like the other one, this one sits beautifully on the skin. The finish is kind of matte, like kind of a semi-matte natural finish, but it looks really great on the skin. Would definitely recommend this one as well. Their shade range just kind of sucks. The next item that I have is the NYX Born to Glow Radiant Concealer. So this one is just a regular concealer. It has one of those like puff ball applicators. This is really pretty on the skin. It does have a little bit of illuminating, I mean the tiniest little bit of shimmer to it. Nothing like the Milani primer. I will say, however, this is not super full coverage. I would say this is about like 80%. If I wanted to go super full coverage, I would have to sort of combine it with another one of my concealers. The next new items that I have are both for the brows. This is the NYX Fill and Fluff Eyebrow Pencil. I am not a fan of these super thick liners for the brows. It has that sort of triangular shape if you're sort of just trying to fill in like a more blocky brow that I did normally do, but I'm sort of like slightly testing other things out and moving away from that using the next product I'm going to talk about. This wears okay, but it is a little waxy and can kind of start to fade throughout the day. I also don't understand the purpose of this kind of weird brush at the end, so I don't know. The next item I have is the Milani Weekend Brow, and this is an eyebrow marker as opposed to a pencil or a pomade, which are the standard other options. This is a little difficult to get used to because the product itself is very watery. Like, you cannot shake this. Do not shake this. This is really awesome because it is a marker and it is highly pigmented. So if you want to create little brush strokes to create the illusion of actual hair on your eyebrows, then this product is freaking awesome. I have a shade that is a teeny bit too dark for me, so next time I pick it up, it will likely be in a lighter shade. The shade I have is 130 medium brown, and it is honestly a little closer to black. So the next items that I have, we are gonna go on to everybody's favorite, my favorite, eyeshadow. I have 3 new palettes from 3 different brands, so let's go ahead and jump into the first one because it is actually not a new release. None of these are new releases, but they're new to me, so there's that. The first one is the Stone Cold Fox palette by ColourPop, but if you don't live under a rock and have ever been on Instagram, you have likely seen this palette. So I'm gonna give you a quick look inside, see what it looks like. So this is what the palette looks like. It is clearly a very cool toned palette. There are several shimmers and predominantly mattes. You can see some of them are a little more mauvey, but obviously most of these have a gray tone with a jet black down here at the bottom. I'm not going to do any swatches on these new palettes just because we'll be here forever, and as much as I'm sure you'd love to hang out with me forever, I got shit to do. The next palette that I picked up is the Nikki Tutorials and Beauty Bay palette. When I first saw this, I don't know that I was really that interested in it, but I think the more that I have seen people use it and how versatile people are sort of finding it to be, the more interested that I am in this palette. So this is what the palette looks like. There are some really beautiful shimmers in this palette, and I have tested this for one look so far, and the mattes are super pigmented, so we might be using this one today. The last eyeshadow palette that I recently picked up is by the brand Sample Beauty, and this is the Equalizer Palette Volume 2. The first time that I saw this palette, I loved and wanted this palette, and I am so very happy that I now own this palette. This is so pretty, and this definitely speaks to kind of my aesthetic. I like the more fall vibes, I like the warmer tones, and I love me a good highly reflective shimmer and or duochrome. Okay, next I think we can go on to eyeliners and mascaras. The set from ColourPop, I think it's called Color Me Happy, and it has like 10 of their gel eyeliners in it of assorted shades, and I already took it out of its little holder, which is super convenient and cute, but it didn't really work for my organization setup. So I went ahead and took those out and then sorted them somewhere else. So I'm gonna just show you guys really quick the different colors that I got in that set. So these are essentially the shades that came in that set. I think this set was like $35. So really good deal because normally I think they're about $6 a piece. Next, let's talk about some mascara because I kind of went hard on mascara. Now, the reason is because I am on the hunt to find a mascara that holds up my stupid, stubborn lashes, and I had a favorite. They're not cruelty-free, and so I cannot use them anymore. Benefit, get your shit together, please. Here are the ones that I've picked up most recently. So this is the Big Paba mascara by Wet n Wild. This one has a very large applicator. The formula isn't too wet. It has been okay. I'm not in love with it. The next one that I have is the e.l.f. Lash It Loud Volumizing Mascara. This one is one of those very thick wands that have teeny tiny little plastic bristles. The formula of this one is super wet, which I do not like. The next one I picked up is the Black Lacquer Lash Primer by Pixi, and I actually picked this up at Ross for like $3. It's called a lash primer, but it acts just like a mascara, so I mean, you're sending me some mixed signals, I'm just saying. The wand is flat and kind of curved. I've tried it once. Formula is okay. The next one I picked up is the Urban Decay Lash Freak. Kind of can't miss this lime colored container. I tried to use this once and then immediately stopped because it's so freaking wet that it just like was a mess. I mean, honestly, I don't even know if this is too faulty or something, but look at the amount of product on this wand. The last mascara that I recently purchased is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I actually got this in a travel size because I didn't know if I was gonna like it, and I now like this one better than any of the other ones, so I wish I had gotten this one in a regular size and all the rest of them in a travel size. Okay, I went hard on lips. If you think I went hard on mascara, I have got 5 new glosses, 3 new lipsticks, and a Jeffree Star liquid lipstick bundle. So yeah, a couple of the glosses that I have picked up are ColourPop Luxe Lip Oil, and I have it in the shade Local Time, and Gen Zen. I picked up 2 of the Zodiac glosses by Wet n Wild, and I grabbed the shades Virgo and Scorpio. I also picked up a NYX butter gloss, and this is in the shade Cranberry Pie. On to some individual lipsticks. I haven't tried this one out yet. This is the Wet n Wild Cloud Pout Marshmallow Lip Mousse in the shade I'm on Cloud Wine. I also recently tried out the Rare Beauty Strengthen Matte Lip Cream. I don't know how I feel about this, but you can check out my last video right up there if you would like to see my try on of this product. Last but clearly not least is the Jeffree Star Liquid Velour Lipstick bundle, and this is the Nude Volume 1 bundle. As you can see, this one does come in the smaller size of 8 of the different nude lipsticks in his collection. Okay, next let's talk about a couple blushes that I picked up. So I picked up 2 of the ColourPop blushes from, I don't know, some collection they had in September that of course I don't remember the name of because there have been 50 since then. Do I look like I'm joking? I picked up the shade Whole 9 Yards and the shade Desert Rose. I prefer the lighter one just because of how pale I am, but I digress. The next blush item that I picked up was the Jouer Blush Duo in the shades Embrace Me and Love Me. Look at this thing, it is so cute. So cute! So obviously I do like those 2 shades and will probably be using them today because those ones are pretty pale. And I'm pretty pale. Okay, last category. I picked up several highlighters because my name's Casey and I'm obsessed with highlighters. What are you gonna do? I picked up the Rare Beauty Liquid Luminizer in the shade Enlighten. I have the Too Faced Turn Up the Lights Complexion Enhancing Highlighting Palette in the light shade. The Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter in Iced Out. Last but definitely not least, the Natasha Denona Super Glow highlighter in the shade Fair. Oh my god, that was a bunch of stuff. I don't even know if I have time to do a makeup look after all that crazy ass filming. Who am I kidding? We're gonna do a makeup look. Because all of this has taken so friggin' long, because I definitely underestimated how many new items I have picked up, I am gonna go ahead and speed through probably the entire makeup look, and I will just give you guys some close-ups of each item that I am using as I am using it, instead of stopping and talking through the use of each one. So hopefully that will turn out okay, so you guys can actually see some of the long list of new products that I have actually in use. Ready, set, go. So this is the finished look using all of my crazy list of haul products. Obviously I didn't get to use like every single product that I bought because we'd be here all day and I don't have enough face for all that makeup. Almost every single product that I use today is brand new to me. Of course, a couple of my tried and trues are mixed in. My Kiss Lash Glue Liner I used. I have tried Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick and I have always enjoyed it. I used 2 different colors on the lips today. I used Celebrity Skin and Rose Madder because Celebrity Skin was like a little too pale for this look and was kind of reading pretty orange. I really enjoyed working with the Sample Beauty palette. I think it turned out really pretty. The shimmer is like stunning. So really happy with this. The mattes blended out really nicely. 10 out of 10. I layered 2 highlighters, so I am using the Rare Beauty underneath the Natasha Denona Super Glow. I think it almost still looks kind of natural, so I don't know. I really like it. It looks really pretty, but I think if I wanted to look like, you know, highlight to the moon and back, I'd probably stick with Juvia's Place or Jeffree Star. But these are great. Next item was the Jouer little blush duo, and I think this blush color is beautiful. It is very subtle. I wonder if you guys can even see it on camera, but I don't know. If you guys seen my past videos, I am not a huge blush person. I like a little bit of a flush, but not too much color. So this is essentially perfect for me. Overall, super happy with this look. I think it came out really pretty. I especially love the shimmer on the eyelid, so hopefully you guys got to see that pretty clearly in the close-up. Let me know what you guys think of the style of this video where I did the whole look sped up. Do you prefer that? Do you prefer sort of slow down in pieces? Please let me know in the comments down below. And as always, before you go, do not forget to like, subscribe to my channel, and leave me a comment down below. What do you think of this natural curly thing I got going on too? I'm really trying to stop killing my hair because, you know, I'm going to bleach it soon, but I'm trying to stop straightening and curling so much. So I am using some Curlsmith products right now to see if that will work with the chemistry of my hair, because I don't have like spirals. I have like a wavy kind of a curl, so I don't know. We will see. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time, witches.